What the heck? Where'd it go? It's wild. Where'd my... My back? Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, we're good here. Let's just adjust everything. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Okay. How's everybody doing? What are we, bullish, bearish, or neutral? Vote in the chat. You know, I'm like looking at the 4 hour on TradingView, and I'm like kind of, you know, on NinjaTrader, I thought that was a gap, but I guess not. I guess I got thrown off by this separating. How do I remove this? How do I remove this on NinjaTrader? The session separating. Anybody know? Let me know in the chat. But anyway, we have a 1 hour FEG there. Discount. Maybe it'll retrace to there. Where's the 6 p.m. open also? I'll mark that out as forced. Most people are probably bullish, right? Let me see. 68% bullish. What's a 2 hour look like? I'm like never on the 2 hour, but ooh, that's cute. There we go. That's about what I was looking for. Cool. I'm okay with doing that because the hourly is stacked there. So some people use a 2 hour a lot, actually. It's interesting. So yeah, we're looking really bullish. Chat is insanely bullish. 66%. 9:26. Yeah, so I'm gonna see dudes and dudettes. See how it reacts here. Go to the 15-minute now. 2-hour fair value gap here. Delicious. That reminds me, I actually need more. I just ran out. I'm back with weapons. I'm back. Okay, so my friends, yeah, we right now I want to see if we come back into this area. I'm not going to short it to here, but I want to watch for longs in this area. Also, chat is bullish, 68% or so. It's a humongous percentage. Did I close a poll? Yeah. 66% bullish, 21% bearish, 12% neutral. Is there a way? Subtitles. Yeah, I'll make it larger now for you guys. Okay, this is where I have the time frame will be here, 15-minute. Okay. This is the time. Let me put up the electrolytes. I used to like orange as the best flavor. Now I like citrus as the best flavor. And I drank all the citrus ones. So I have to drink orange. And that is not fun to do. You just brush your teeth. Thankfully I didn't. I had a something called a cruffin. A cream cheese cruffin, okay? A croissant muffin. And also I was trying to be a bagel because it had sesame seeds and red pepper flakes. It was an experience this morning. It was an experience. I was having a spicy croissant muffin, basically. And there was cream cheese in it, with peppers in the cream cheese. And I'm like, all right, I'll eat this. It's good, but it's just, there's too much going on. There's just simply too much going on. And I will not buy it out again. Too much. They're doing too much. Just like with trading, you don't want to be doing too much, dog. This is London low. I prefer the, I don't know, actually, we'll see. I would prefer the ES is stronger, but ES already took London low. I'm tired of if the rotations keep switching up, Stop switching up on me. Here's the open already started. It was quite muted because we didn't really hit a level, so I didn't even notice. All right. Yeah, I want us to come down into lower than low into the 2-hour FEG. I look for a 5-minute structure shift, honestly. I don't want to do no 1 minute. Or 15-minute structure shift would be fine. A 1 minute entry within it. Because I don't really trust the market so much. Trump, we gotta watch Trump at 10 a.m. Trump is speaking at 10 a.m. No, don't let me forget this. It's a 5-minute right now? Yeah, I'm on the 5. Okay, now I'm on the 15. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's just mad humid in New York. So. I put it in a bun, then it gets wavy, whatever. No one cares. But someone asked me yesterday on the comment section, in the yesterday stream, they asked, let's actually look. Too funny. Too funny. Okay, look at this one. This is so funny. Someone asked, "Ooh, why you looking like a grandma? Is that a hot grandma at least?" Someone asked, "I thought you only say Happy Mother's Day to mothers. So is Tanya a mother?" I'm your stepmom. You can call me stepmom. My pronouns are your/stepmom. No, I'm not a mother. How's your lazy eye, stepmom? I don't have a lazy eye. Kasha says you're gonna get guys calling you mommy, LMAO. They already do. You can call me stepmommy. Hey, where's Brandon? He did really well on Friday. He's counting his dollar bills. That's what's happening. That's what's Brandon doing. On Friday, he was super confident in his trade. There you go. And it ended up going higher. Do. Someone said Trump be trumping. That's funny. Yeah, dudes, we gotta make sure we watch Trump at 10 a.m. I'll put it up. I'll put it up on the screen, on the side, like a side screen, little sidebar. Gotta make sure. So far, this is the stock heat map for today. Pretty mixed / slightly green. Health is red for the S&P. You know, the Nasdaq. It's Tesla's plus 3%. What's app? That app 11. McLovin. That's a Nasdaq. Melly. I have not traded that in such a long time. That's like the Amazon of South America, right? So that's the S&P. That's what I typically have on the side because I can eyeball tech from there. So we're dropping a bit. Makes sense. Looking for us to retrace into this 2-hour FEG. Since the open, it's been pretty one-sided, bearish, pretty much. That's good. Like in regards that price action is pretty clean. It's not barcoding, right? So what's the weather outside? I'm like starting to get chilly. I might get a cardigan. I'm just typically always cold. It's 67 degrees outside, but somehow I'm cold. It's not short sleeves weather yet for me. I need at least 70. I'm gonna get a cardigan. Okay, I'm back. You guys are mostly bullish. Trump is speaking at 10. I have this point of interest here, this 2-hour marked out fair value gap. I kind of want to make this like the style better. Let's see. Background, let's make it like, I don't know. Yeah, middle line. Let's make the middle line thicker. Ooh, that's awful. No, all right. Just for this one. What did I do there? Whatever. So all we did so far is take London low. Oh, I'm watching YM on the side also. What's YM doing? Let's open up YM on the left. Look at that SMT with YM at FOMC. And with ES and NQ. And YM took out Friday's high, Monday's high already. Made a new high in the week. Oof. All right. All right, back to ES. We'll have an alert if YM gets down here. So far we're dripping down. We're dripping lower. We gotta pull up Trump speaking at 10 a.m. Welcome, Hattie, to the Bagel Buddies. Crypto Physio, I use Element. Not sponsored. But I do be drinking that every morning. Gives the energy for sure. Also, like most people are deficient in magnesium. It has magnesium, potassium, and sodium. La 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 la. things I do for you guys so that people coming in know what this is. We're dripping lower. Keep feeling, keep feeling the love. I don't care what they say. Here we are. Nasdaq hit it first. Nasdaq's definitely the weakest. It's definitely weaker. Up 0.3% on ES and up 0.56% on Nasdaq. It's the stock heat map right now. Yeah, we're just slightly green. This is Nasdaq. I need to see like a 5-minute shift personally, so this is a 5. I mean, we wouldn't have the shift until like all the way here, but at least a 5-minute inversion there. But nah, you know. Yeah, I would need for us to be bullish. See, so many people are bullish, right? I need a lot of confirmation. It's where we are in midnight and 9:30 also. You have a 5-minute SIBI here. It's a roadblock. You have this order block as well here. That'll be a roadblock as well now. Let's see the 15. Now you have a 15-minute SIBI as well. Might not find my longs today. We'll see. Trump speaking in about 9 minutes. I'll be pulling it up. Where is he speaking? Live news. On the White House, where is he speaking? So, like, on live news on the White House, there's no upcoming events today. But then if I go to, Forex Factory, it says, oh, look how they changed it. They listened to me. On Ninja Trader today, I said that this is funny. It's how it's orange folder. It's red folder now. Description: due to hold a press conference about the U.S.-UK trade relationship at the White House in Washington, D.C. Well, where am I going to find that? Fox News has a live stream. Let me see. Full. We're on YouTube. On Twitter. These days, Twitter is like the best source for everything. Let's see. Castillo. What are people saying? Oh, Castillo, you can take the day off. Good luck. Setting symbol uncheck. Oh, okay, there's a buzzing sound on my mic. Let me know if it's good. I turned off some of the filters so I can watch the Trump thing. Is it better now? Or no? I think the buzzing sounds might be a lot lawnmower outside. Look, let me turn on the filter again to reduce it. No, it's probably the lawnmower outside. Yeah, that got rid of it. It's wild how loud lawnmowers are because I'm nowhere near the first floor. This is a 5-minute. We have a 5-minute here. Personally, I need a lot more confirmation to go for more upside, and I'd be fine with waiting for that because, if I'm going to go for Friday's high, I should wait for more confirmation. There'll be plenty of time. We just tapped into a 2-hour FEG on NASDAQ. ES has been stronger. It has not. It's been pretty much the stronger sister. It hasn't tapped into it yet. No, 1 minute. It's kind of wonky. Wow. But if you stayed on the 5, you wouldn't be too worried. Since it was just the Sibby on the 5. Let me try to log into my TV.
Oh, we need Brad.
Well, I have Fox on the TV right now. Let's see if they're going to cover that. It's a commercial right now. Castillo. Let's see. Okay. He sent me something. Is this good? Oh, there we go. Live now from Fox. Okay, thank you. It was not on the television, by the way. 1 second. Wait. Okay. Yo, the chat's funny here too. I don't think it started yet, right? Castillo didn't start yet, right? It's just a picture of the White House. Yeah. Live one, yeah. All right. What time is he coming? Yeah, people are. This is funny too. He didn't fart today? That's weird. Someone said he didn't start talking yet. But don't worry. Sometimes that'll happen too. Fed Pal won't even start talking, and then price will move a bit. So let's see here on the 5. On the 15, what are we looking at? It's just reaching up into this 15-minute fair value gap here on ES. Also NQ. But I'd rather have just a 5-minute there. Yeah, you didn't start speaking yet. Okay, so we dipped into the 2-hour. I'm looking for if we end up shifting on the 5 or in the 15. That's what I'm kind of watching. I'm not touching it either if it doesn't beforehand, because it could reject from here, and then ES could go into this area. We can have a couple more divergences at the lows. Ew, the heck. Doesn't it like drive you crazy if that happens? Okay. What are you guys thinking? Let's do another poll in the chat now. What's your bias? He's not out yet. He's not even speaking yet. Tanya trades, are you long? Someone's asking me. That's funny as hell, dude. Let's see. Someone said, Tanya trades, are you long? Yeah, it's not. It didn't start yet. I just said, come on, Trump, come pump the market. Fox is saying he was scheduled. We will bring you his remarks live ASAP. Now I'm in the live chat trolling. What are you guys saying right now? Let's see, what's your bias? No, he's not. Dude, he's not. Look, this is a live stream right now. They're just showing this. And you can see actually, oh, this is actually a live stream. Look at the cars in Washington, D.C. Trump buying calls right now, somebody said. A lot of Chinese and Japanese. Yo, we're just in this chat. I mean, it's been barcoding. It's like, oh yeah, we started. Isn't that funny? We started pumping a bit, but he's not saying anything. He's not around. This is funny. Damn. Where is he, you guys? Someone asked, where's the first presented Fair Valley gap? It's over here. I mean, I'm with the first presented Fair Valley gaps. They're cool and they're good. I think I'm just gonna start with that. I'm not gonna start looking into it too much until the end of the session, and I'll be using it to journal at first because it feels as though it could influence me too much, you know? The first one is here, actually. So far, it's been rejecting there, you know? Did we come back into a 15-minute? On NASDAQ? No, isn't that crazy? So right here is the first. Cool rejection. But I'm gonna be looking at it at the end of the session. Trump said he'll be right back. His FTMO funded ain't working. That's funny. Okay, so most people still are bullish, 65%. 3,500 people here watching. We're waiting for Trump to start speaking. He ain't here. This is a live feed. It's 10:10. Tanya, call the White House and see what's the holdup. I will. He's probably looking at the chart. Somebody wrote. We're literally watching a live stream on a live stream. Soon. It says soon. They had to change it to soon. Is ES in the 2 hour yet? Yeah, it just got into the 2 hour. Or digging deeper. That's why I said, like, I wouldn't take, for example, this is where you can get lost in the sauce if you think this is you could go after this 1 minute market structure shift. The reason why this didn't work, it's because you're tapping into 2 hour. There's SIBs above, and you're still below London low. You're still below midnight open, 9:30 open. There's just not enough confirmation there. As well as, Trump didn't even start speaking yet. And as well as ES didn't tap into it. That could have been S&T. Okay, now YM is in the 2 hour FEG as well. All this to say is that YM did take that, like, this week's high already. So it's that's also why I need more confirmation, because that could be the start of a SMT at the high. You could all be wrong on our bullish bias today, and even if I'm wrong on that, I'm fine with that, dude, because then I wouldn't take any trade. I'd be safe if it just continues bearish, right? See the 4 hour on the 15 minute. Let's see the stat map, shall we? Yeah, that's fair. Last 10 days. Okay. I kind of want to make it 30 though. 30. Their last 30 points. There's 6 4-hour candles a day. So I'm gonna look at my look back will be the last 5 days. Yeah, much smaller range. For the manipulation, the distribution all the way down here. Fair. It's near consolidation low. Other one that's fair as well. What is this again? Is this April 2nd high? Yeah. Yeah, we're just dropping deeper and deeper. That's what she said. Been watching too much The Office. Anyway, here we are. The open, 4-hour open, 10 a.m. opened up here. We dropped. We'll see if we drop a little bit more into this area. The 2-hour. Yeah, there's no shift. There's no shift, no trade. All right, so yeah, the stat map didn't really show me anything new here. Exactly what my plan is. So just kind of showed me it could dig a little bit deeper into this area, and I still wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't shift bearish really. So let's see. How do you justify using 2 hours confluence as opposed to 1 hour is closer to the equilibrium in the entire range? The 1 hour is the same. It's just 2 FEGs stacked. That looks better on the 2 hour. There's another FEG here. That's 1 hour now. So that's why. That's how I'm justifying it. What do you mean equilibrium to the range? This is the swing low to the swing high. This is the equilibrium. We're still above it. Yo, I don't know. I was FaceTiming Dodgy. I posted one screenshot on Twitter. I don't understand how that has so many views. That's so funny. It's like 60,000 views. Like, what? $74,000 views of him. He goes like, answer my FaceTime. So I did. 74,000 views. What the hell? Too funny. Pew, pew, pew. 1,380 minutes in a future session. 240 minutes in 4-hour candles. Yeah. Someone's telling me to use 230 minutes instead. Nah, bro, I'm good. That's some whack. Dude, is he not? He's still not live. It's 10:18. This was fake news. Fake news. He's not speaking. Is it because he already said something else this morning about UK? Nah. They should have. Fox should be on top of that. But the White House, we did say it was something fishy because on the White House website, dude, it's not even listed. I don't know. Forex Factory, did Forex Factory get it wrong and Fox News get it wrong? He's loading up on longs. He's waiting for the SMT to happen first. It's on Bloomberg also, says Whale. All right, thanks for letting me know. Good to know, bestie. And it's nowhere to be found. He's nowhere to be found. It's crazy. That's a crazy. Who took a trade so far today? I didn't take anything, dude. I've been waiting for this speech. I've been waiting to. We got into my point of interest. There's been no shift yet, so to even consider a long. So I'm not even like close to taking a trade yet. It's weird. Yeah, Bloomberg does have it there too. Uh-oh, he forgot about his own speech, you guys. He's like, he's on the phone with Powell. Don't worry. Powell said we have to retrace into, some people miss the buys here. We have to retrace again into this daily. Volume imbalance area now. We gotta retrace again. This is a 5. This is a 15-minute FEG. I wouldn't consider longs unless we inverted this at the minimum. I mean, that would be a clean, market maker buy, potential market maker buy model on ES. Let's see on Q. On Q's, oh yeah, we have these 15-minute FEGs. Still nothing on this speech. I have a feeling we could just, especially if he doesn't go and speak, like, you can just be going back and forth. Slowly grind lower. Retrace, deep retracements. I don't know. Did you come back into the first presented FEG again there? No, not yet. You did on ES. ES certainly stronger in that regard, I think. Let's take a look on the higher time frame though, to see what the structures look like between the two. Right, so there's no SMT there anymore, but there's an SMT now with YM here. Save. Okay. I wonder if anyone from the Fox chat clicked on is here now, because they clicked on my chat messages. The hourly. Yeah, we're in a point of interest. We haven't shifted. still. I mean, oh yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, are we looking more? Yeah, that looks really similar. ES and NQ. We're slightly better on ES yesterday, but today NQ got really a lot closer to this high, and also we're chasing less deeply into this 2 hour, I think, but not by much, so it's pretty similar. We're pretty similar. We'll have to wait and see if there are any more divergences. YM's definitely stronger. Look at YM. Let's open up YM again. Well, she already took out new hive week. And this is a 2 hour fair value gap. It's wicked it. Now it's up a lot above it. It still hasn't shifted on the 5 minute yet. And also we have a, well, this is from 8:30. Where do we open here? What happened, Trump? He's sleeping. What do you guys think happened there? Is he sleeping, playing golf, or like doing something else? Or was this never gonna happen? He said something this morning, didn't he? Crudelli told me. What did he say this morning? It was like something, some like brief remark, or like wrote something. Let's see. It's called Walter Bloomberg. Let's see. This was the only time that YM dipped into this area. Definitely cleaner. Maybe one day I'll start trading YM at some point, but it's good to watch it too. On the 15, it still can dig into here. Again, I would need a, yeah, this is kind of wonky. Okay. US to cut tariffs on UK made cars. Wait, so why isn't this happening here? So how come on Walter, where are they getting this from? US to cut tariffs on UK made cars to 10%. That was 4 minutes ago. Maybe that's why YM's picking up better. US UK deal to cut beef tariffs to close to 0. Beef? US UK trade pact will leave the 10% US tariff in place. That was what happened an hour ago. Okay. What's ES looking like? Better than YM or worse? Worse. We're picking up a little bit, but still nothing really. I mean, I really don't like that he's right. You guys, he's not speaking. Weird. Yeah, on YM I prefer 15-minute shift, honestly, too. He's waiting for liquidity. He said, someone said he's almost done speaking, you're in the wrong live. Dude, how is he? Fox News messed me up today then. How is this? People are still complaining here. Give us sound. We all waiting. DT, come on. Late. So, like, weird. Where is, like, Walter getting this? Yeah. There's 31,000 people watching that live, so 31,000 people are on the wrong live. No live video. He was just taking questions from reporters in the Oval Office on. Wait, today's Wednesday? No, today's Thursday. So. Okay, 1 minute read, updated 10 minutes ago. Oh, he was. Okay, so President Donald Trump said Thursday morning that it is a great honor to have struck a trade agreement with Britain. Predicting in a social media post that will be the first of many other deals. Trump is scheduled to speak about the agreement from the Oval Office at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, this is insane. Trump announced tariffs on more than 70 countries worldwide in early April. Then he implemented a 90-day pause to allow for negotiations. Okay, so none of this is new. Oh, market's moving pretty slowly. It's been grinding up, but let's see here. YM is looking better. The best. ES definitely looking better than NQ. Look, this is a 5-minute swing high. We're back in a 15-minute FEG on ES and YM. This is the first presented FEG. I mean, now we're about to close back above it for ES, I think. We'll see. He did. Cool. So maybe this is the start of the move higher. I think YM is good. Looking good. YM is certainly stronger. Let's see if we invert this on the 15 on YM and ES and NQ, etc. I'm waiting for that. It's 10:33, you guys. I mean, it was, I don't know, this market is pretty slow, right? Yeah. This sell-off was weird. Now we took it completely back. Got to the midpoint, this 2 hour. Seeing a 5-minute shift. This is where it shifted, created an FEG here, closed above first presented fair value gap here. You know, what's crazy is that NQ not even above this yet. It's definitely weaker. We're not above London low on NQ yet. We'll see how we fare here. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting. If price action's gonna be any good, there's still 10 minutes left. I need this to invert. There's still 10 minutes left in this. So we'll be monitoring it. Like, we'll see if it gets bought up here. That'll be a good sign, really good sign. It should. If we're bullish, 1 minute for first presented FEG got closed back above, and it created a 1 minute fair value gap here that also created that 5-minute structure shift, right? So we'll see if that holds. I don't really love it on NQ. Look, NQ is much weaker. So we'll see if ES holds this. To me, this is kind of important. So there's a lot going on here, but here, see if we hold this. If we don't hold this swing low, then it's going to be garbage, honestly. I'm not in any trade right now. I'm waiting for more confirmation. Let's see. Just see here. Because there's still like 9 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. You know, if we're going to do anything good, like, we should really be continuing and being strong within this candle. So if we break this low, it's GG for the bulls. You know, it's going to be ugly price action for the rest of the session. Ugh, it's looking ugly. It's not respecting this, that's for sure. And it is breaking the swing low. GG bulls. We're going to come back into this area again. So this 15-minute looks no good, no bueno. 15-minute rejection. NQ never even retraced into it. Crazy, it didn't even retrace into the 15-minute. Which is a lot bigger than the 5 here. And NQ is the type to retrace deeper, so definitely weaker. The weaker sister is NQ. So I wouldn't be surprised if we take this low here. I'm not gonna take it though. I'll just monitor this. I don't like the fact that, yeah, I'm simply bullish on the higher time frame. We all came in bullish. So there's no confirmation for any long, so I'm good, bro. I wonder how many people, you know, I did not take this long. This was where I was looking for more confirmation and then a break of a swing high for more highs. And that's why, because I was just looking at this 15-minute. It could be a retracement just into there. So, and that's what it has been so far. So this would have been like a high risk, high RR play, but lower probability. And that's why I didn't take it, right? And this is just ugly. I mean, we'll see if NQ hits new low day from there. It's the weaker one. Let's see. I mean, let's just monitor here. There's that SMT. NQ's the weakest. 1 minute shift. ES 15-minute rejection. 1 minute shift. So I'm just going to tape read the short side of the equation to see if that's even going to be a clean delivery. You have like a 1 minute breaker here on ES. an NQ, it's just like a mitigation block because it didn't take out a high really. So we'll see. We'll find out. If this isn't clean either, this doesn't hold the price down, then you're really going to get some wonky back and forth action. I suppose this is a private then speaking event because the press conferences, they're not in there. And Walter Bloomberg is posting some headlines. He wrote, Trump officials mull fast-tracking deals with Gulf wealth funds, and U.S. imposes sanctions on China refinery importing Iranian oil. All right. That was 8 minutes ago. 31, this completely shut down. So anyway, we've been reading structure too, and it's just, I mean, there was no shift to the upside that so many people were bullish. I was also bullish today. And simply there's no trade. There was no trigger to get into a trade. So I'm fine with waiting. We could hang around in here for a while. Maybe the afternoon on the 5 minute ends up shifting. This is like a situation where, you know, maybe I would trade the afternoon if there was a 5 minute shift, clean structure, and, you know, we hadn't taken Friday's high yet. It's a little mixed though with why I'm taking that high already. So, but yeah, as of now, there's literally no follow through anywhere. We're in a discount on a 5 minute BPR right now. We'll see if ES ends up holding this. NQ is a lot uglier. So we'll see if it's just going to be ping ponging then. I wonder if this ends up holding this bearish fair value gap. I don't know. It's not really a high probability environment, so I'm not putting any money on the table today, or haven't yet. What about you guys? Let me ask the chat. Did you guys put any? I don't see anything. 1050 macro is coming up though. Let's see. Hi, silver bullet is good, and then someone put 20 question marks. Seco da. I think that's just a weird question. It's a dumb question. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, it's good. YM got rejected in its 15 minute also. 15 minute bearish FEG. Right? I said I needed at least an inversion, and it didn't. It just drove up again into its high within it. Rejection. So we could go for this low next. It's totally possible. It's just ping ponging. So
connection.
Yes.
Connection.
Sorry, my Ninja Trader had reloaded itself. All right. ES. Yeah, this is literally where staying on high time frame is going to save your ass. Making sure you don't get lost in the sauce. Don't go be looking at this like a 1 minute shift when the 15 minutes still looks bearish. It's just lower probability. I mean, the fact that it's staying inside this BPR is showing ugliness. That means it's pretty ugly. It's not really. This is not high probability either. So it's more likely we're going to, you know, grind lower. NQ came back into this 1 minute FEG rejected. She's the weaker sister. So we'll see if from this tape read if that bearish trade would have worked. Right. What would that be anyway? Feel a pretty large stop. Probably a 1.5 R. Yeah, 1.5 R. And you would have entered here. That's if you're bearish. And, you know, we did get rejected. YM did have the SMT also at the highs earlier. I'm personally just not, it's not worth it for me because I'm still thinking the higher time frame. Some other days I want to do bearish, but the fact is, like, I don't know. Yeah. I wouldn't know what I would be aiming for except for just new low of day. And I don't really love doing that. So let's see actually. So this did not reach new low of day yet. So it's a lot of back and forth even within this. Right? That's not fun. So you'd be up like 12 points. You know, I suppose that this is where you'd be safe with it. Yeah. Where's the 50% retracement? Didn't even reach 50% of it. Sorry, but ew, it's ugly. Pretty ugly today. What's the range for today? 150 points. We've had small ranges for NASDAQ last few days in the morning. Really small ones. So we'll see if it ends up hitting new low of day. Certainly it's not bullish, right? So at the very least, if you were bullish today, most likely you didn't take a trade because there was no confirmation. I didn't, at least. Unless you try to like a riskier trade, which is fine too. You just can't get upset if it doesn't work out. You know, that little remember I said this has to hold for us to continue bullish, and we didn't. We broke it. And it was quite ugly. It's been quite ugly. It's been dropping from there. So let's see on NQ if it ends up retracing to 50% at some point. I wonder if NQ will retrace again into here. I wouldn't be surprised. Because from here to here, it didn't retrace 50% or 50% of this fair value gap. So they could come again into this area. What's a 2-minute look like? Yeah. The wicks be wicking, folks. Look at this 5-minute on ES. It's never even closed below it yet. EDA rate ping pong. All this to say, like, the 4 hour still doesn't look too bad, you know? 4 hour, the 2 hour, they don't look bad. This could just be taking time to develop for more upside later. The thing is, there's nothing good for now for the bulls. See, most people did not take a trade today, 46%. Chat is wild, somebody said. I know, right? 1050 macro incoming. Yeah. Yeah, we'll watch a 1050 macro, but the thing is, I don't know, you know, do I have a clear draw on liquidity? You need a trade idea before that, you know. Using the 1050 macro solely for the trade idea is not a good idea. Using it for the entry after you have the trade idea is a good idea. So, I mean, like, we'll see if it retraces into here, maybe even rejects again, and then I'll tape read that. Or even this delivery is garbage to the downside. You know? So I wouldn't even want to be involved in it. I don't care. If it's not easy, I don't want it. It's against my bias, and also it's Too many divergences. Too many divergences, dude. So it's not easy. We'll see. So let's see the hourly, actually. Could be forming like the lower wick of the hourly. That's why I'm not even keen on taking a short in this higher time frame. We did talk about those. This is still in a premium from this. But still, I don't want to do it. We got SMT at the low, too. The issue, though, is you have SMT at the low with YM not taking this out, but then YM also took out this high, so there's too much back and forth there. And I'm okay, dude. We're building up a lot of experience. If you're just showing up and you don't take a trade, or if you did and it's a paper cut, you're building up a lot of experience for the future. And this is really good experience because, you know, the market is harder when it's quiet like this. So anyway, like, Trump ghosted us, I guess. Like, there was no live broadcast. There were some headlines from Walter Bloomberg, you know, the Bloomberg terminal. Trump just concluded rare earth deal with Ukraine. What's rare earth deal? U.S. and Ukraine have signed a mineral deal, which includes rare earth minerals, to establish a joint investment fund for reconstruction efforts in Ukraine and to repay aid provided by the U.S. The agreement also covers other natural resources like oil, natural gas, gold, and copper. Ukraine retains ownership of the subsoil and the final say in what and where is mined. All right. Trump says U.S. has access to massive amounts of minerals. Yeah, we'll see what ends up happening here. 1050 macro to this area. Will we get rejected here? Or will we zoom through it from this minor headline? We did move a little bit on NQ there to the upside, right? In like 2 minutes, we moved about 40 points. But now we're in a SIBI again, right? We're in a SIBI. Let's see what happens. Don't really love that it's not bursting through it. Let's see in the next 30 seconds. Like, this could potentially be a shift. We'll see. We'll see. Getting rejected so far. It's either that this is a shift or this is just like some nonsense that's going to get taken out again to the downside, kind of like this move up, right? So you can't get too interested. Can't get too excited. Plus, I mean, look at this ugliness. Maybe you could find a trade just to like here. It's still bearish overall. So anyway, let's see. Is there an SMT at the low anywhere right now? No. That's where I'm kind of cautious. Especially this. This is an ugly wick. We rejected here NQ. That's not a long for me at all. This could end up developing into an SMT at the low with NASDAQ taking out the low and ES doesn't. And then maybe later on in the afternoon, we have a 5-minute market structure shift. But, you know, I was talking about how I was looking for potential 5-minute market maker buy model, and it simply didn't pan out. I needed an inversion here more confirmation, like close above 9:30. We didn't. Like what I was looking for, right? I was looking for this to be the nice little SMR, smart money reversal, and then I wanted a closure up here, and then first accumulation, I would have longed there, and then even afternoon could have provided second. But that's simply not what happened. Now we're dropping. Yeah, look at that rejection there, crazy. Retraced. It did retrace into 50% then at this point, right? From here to here. I was talking about that, said I wonder if it's going to retrace again, and it did. Swept this high, and then we just dropped. So bears have definitely been in control. We just took out that new low of day. So it's all about staying safe here, not getting fooled about a random headline when the structure's not good, right? Completely just took it out. Literally the same thing. This is dangerous, a little dangerous price action. So if you were short, if you were bear bias, that was the entry there. And that ended up working out. What we had were tape reading, right? I simply didn't want to take it. I think I'll find another easier trade another day. But it's good to just tape read that. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you do not put the 1050 macro as the start of your trade idea. Some people could we're probably fooled into thinking that's the market structure shift. If they just bought there, they were completely ripped through, right? There's no confirmation for that. Instead, it retraced during the 1050 macro. It retraced to a 1 minute area on ES too. Look, ES didn't even reach into it until here finally. After a 15-minute rejection, 1 minute FEG and unicorn breaker down close here. This is a down close before the up close that took liquidity. So anyway, I'm really happy I stayed safe there because I was overall very reluctant to take shorts. Could have taken a short, but nah, I'm okay with not taking that. But that was probably the best trade of the session. If you were comfortable with taking a short, that was probably the best opportunity of the session. And also delivered in like 2 minutes. Let's see, what did Walter and Bloomberg say something else? Yeah, Trump is still talking, so you also can't he's saying a lot of stuff. So let's see here. He's still talking. I'll continue reading. Where did I leave off from? The mineral thing. Okay, Trump, UK will reduce non-tariff barriers. Trump's UK will fast-track US goods through customs. Okay. Trump, final details will be written up in the coming weeks. Okay. Germany's Chancellor Merz declares national emergency on migration to suspend Dublin rules. Okay. Trump, Besant meeting with China will be interesting. Trump said, I think Switzerland wants to make a deal very badly as well. Trump says China wants to make a deal very badly. All right. He's still talking is my point. So there's volatility. I'm happy with my decision though. It's a back and forth trade. A lot of people didn't take a trade either today. So 68% of the chat, we were bullish today. No confirmation for longs. We stayed safe. I'm just gonna kind of wait until now to see what develops in the afternoon session. And check back at like 1:30 or so. So I'd put in probably alerts here. Some alerts here for NASDAQ. This is where the SMT was. This high. Yeah. ES, this is, yeah, I would put it there. And then also again back here. Of course, I want to see this invert. So it could actually be a lot of BS. Yeah. But after this would potentially become a breaker, right? This is a 5-minute swing high now, which is why I have this marked out. The issue is still you have this SIBI above. And it does seem like we're playing a lot of ping pong, right? But that was cool to watch, though. That was cool to watch, although Trump is still speaking. We're retracing more. We could retrace. That's the thing. You could continue digging into here, even if you have a point of interest. If there's no structural shift, there's no trade. I think sizing up has also helped me be a little bit more precise and also just more careful. Just like, oh, this trade better be worth it, you know? And just, I don't know, I have a clear process. So, no trade. I mean, I've been talking to some of my friends, you guys. They've been saying, like, they're tired of this market. I mean, it does feel as though Trump and Powell are basically having a little war going on. Trump is essentially trying to get Powell to cut rates, right? And he's not. Yesterday, we did not cut rates. What happened yesterday? I had a dentist appointment. What happened at 2 p.m.? Oh, wow. Okay. So we took out that created that SMT there. The move up is kind of janky. It happened right at, okay. Yeah, that's a pretty janky move up. Even though it did respect that swing low, it's just this retracement was pretty ugly. And then here, during Asia, we pumped up. So, yeah, I mean, the longs are not in play. Yeah, could become in play in the afternoon, or we keep rejecting. I mean, we're probably going to go ahead for this low, right? Where's the next swing low? Yeah, here. This is the next sell side. Yes, not so much. It's pretty ugly. Not my favorite structure today. I mean, it was looking pretty. It started looking promising, you guys, and I said we need to close above. Maybe in the future, like as I'm building more experience, also for it not to confirm. You know, I'll especially here not confirming. Maybe I will take the opposite end and I'll take a short because those would have been good too. This kind of reaction there, but I'm overall very happy. Yeah, this was cool. And Trump is still, I think he's still speaking. Let's see. Trump, UK deal to raise $6 billion in US external revenue. Okay. Yeah, the bears are right today. Shorts ended up working. And well, you could do is tape read it, and then you'll have more confidence for next time, or just simply stay safe. It's fine. Today, we didn't really move a lot. We're up 0.2%. We moved about probably 150. It was 150. Probably now it's 200, actually. Not even 200 points, about 200 from the open. But it was a lot of back and forth. Oh, I'm happy. It was pretty clean there. I'm really happy. I read the price really well. This candle told you everything. this little doji, the rejection in that 1 minute in here too. And then we just crapped out. Okay, no trade for me today, but tomorrow, what do we got? Tomorrow's Friday. Sheesh. Yeah, how is it that like beginning of the week was better and easier for me? It's interesting. Before FOMC. I mean, yeah, this is fine. I just didn't find it worth it to put the trade on, but it was pretty cool. Maybe now I said also I'd review the first presented fair value gap. It was here. Rejected it there, rejected again. It didn't even reach up into it there. No, I didn't reach it here. Okay. Yeah, to me, this didn't really... it wouldn't have really added to my analysis because I already had this... watching this anyway, this little SMT there. It's already watching that anyway. Let's see on ES. If anything, it might even throw me off from ES. Let's see ES here. Yeah, that probably would have thrown me off. Actually, it did. I still had this open, and then I said this has to hold, and it didn't though. So that was, yeah, perhaps that would have been I should have had more confidence in the short because this didn't hold, and there was an SMT, and we did have nice little FEG and breaker, and that rejection. But all in all, I'm pretty happy still. So didn't really have you didn't have too much time to get in. Maybe like 15 seconds. You had 1, 2, 3, 4. About a minute and 15 seconds to get in. 45 seconds. 1 minute, yeah. Okay. You had 1 minute to make that decision. Or less, because it actually rejected here. I'm always super interested in this, actually. I actually need to see. As soon as this closed, it's 52, the start of the 53 candle. Didn't really have a lot. So you had to actually... yeah, you had 15 seconds to decide, essentially. This is where we closed below it. Yeah. But I'm okay with that. All in all, the structure is difficult. So that's that. That's my idea. The afternoon, definitely it's not looking bullish. Still not looking bullish. I'll have alerts in if we do end up looking bullish. Kind of unlikely. Let me see the daily right now. I mean, the daily's still green. Actually, it's still possible. Still possible. So I have the alerts there. I would need a 5-minute shift, so that means like all the way up here for NQ. And also, then I'd also be careful to see how structure looks like, and it all depends on how it would look like at 1:30. Yeah, maybe there's a lunchtime reversal and then 1:30 is clean. I'd rather, honestly, and what I've been saying, I'd rather also wait for a 15-minute inversion. Because if I'm getting in the long, I'd rather have way more confirmation. We've avoided all of this in the morning. It might be cleaner on ES. But basically on ES, though, if it breaks this high, it's also going to most likely invert this on this 15-minute fair value gap anyway. So I'm still liking ES better than NQ. I'll just check out the afternoon to see. And if we're like all the way up here, that's still fine. There might be a second buy or a first accumulation, second accumulation, right? Like the market does not move straight up, right? So we've had this so far, and we haven't had the market structure shift yet. So I'd rather take in like the first accumulation or the second one before Friday's high. And we'll see. It's been a interesting morning. Chilling though. Okay, so stay safe, everybody. Don't be a degenerate. I'll see you back here tomorrow, Friday, 9:15 a.m. Love you. Ciao.